Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly focus for December the 10th through to the 16th. 2018. It didn't fall out, but it wanted to. We'll see what happens. My name's Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now we'll turn to the cards and see what our week is going to bring us. Strong energy this week, but in a beautiful way. Look at this, the Knight of Swords. Wow. Does this talk about a release into new energy for you? Okay, so the Knight of Swords, I kind of see the Knight of Swords as, you have been going through this forest. You've had to dismount, you've had to backtrack, you've had to work days to clear the path so that you could go forward. You may have hit a stream where you had to walk down it until you found a shallow part to cross. But it's been delays, and it's been slow going, and it's been disappointments, and it's been hardships. And you reach the tree line, and you see this beautiful meadow that awaits you, and you jump on that horse, and you hold your sword high, and you yell, "Charge." This is a feeling of confidence this week. This is a feeling that you can go forward, that so long as you are living in your truth, absolutely. Going after dreams and passions and goals and desires. Now, you kind of look like you're a little bit more risk-taking than I would assume a Capricorn to be. So this is a week to really allow your inner child out a little bit. Allow your intuition to help make the decisions and choices that your mind makes all the time. We need some PPE here, right? We need some protective equipment, a helmet or some armor or something. The way we're making that horse ride, the way we are shouting at the top of our lungs in knowing that we are going to triumph. Looking forward to the adventure, and I've gotten that for several signs now. It's also contemplating that this part of the journey is going to be just as exciting as reaching the goal, reaching the dream. So it's a time to experience what's happening in your surroundings, to enjoy the step-by-step progress that lays in front of you. Oh, look at that. We have the Fool as our second card. It's just like you kind of let go of a whole bunch of things that no longer seem to matter in your life, or you don't want to give it the attention. You want to feel this freedom, this liberation. You want to step into a new goal, a new dream, a new desire. Absolutely. So this last full moon, you probably did some releasing in your life, or closure or completion, that allowed you to be able to start planting the seeds of your tomorrow. Seven of Wands. You've got the strong stance. You're even kind of dressed in a strength kind of outfit, and you are staring back at the people you love and saying, "This is the way I want to go forward. This is what I want to do." This is the declaration that you could be making it to yourself. You could be making it to others, or you could be joining forces with others. You could be, organizing some new group within the community or the workplace, or somehow how your family is going to work as a team in order to just keep the house clean or something. It's kind of like your leadership. I don't get this so much as you declaring your path forward, as much as this is the path forward, and let's do this. So there is a beautiful, creative, intuitive energy about you that makes your inner warrior shine this week. I think it's working with other people, but I think in some way that you are leading the charge, or, even if you've just joined a new group or something, all of a sudden your voice is recognized within it, or your plans or your aspirations. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups has been almost in everybody's reading. You know, we have the Fool card there. Really going after dreams, desires, goals. But then she shows up and says, but only to the extent that you think you are deserving of it. Only to the extent that you think you are worthy of it. Now, this is definitely a time to honor yourself of who you are. Your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your personality, your empathy, your compassion, your work ethic, whatever makes you you. And yes, even the times you failed, made the wrong decision, messed up in some way, said something you shouldn't have, or didn't say what you should have. Or maybe it was an action. And to forgive yourself for that and know that it molded you into who you are today. That those were just life lessons that needed to be learned so that you would be able to really step into your tomorrow. You kind of daydreaming there how you're staring into the cup. So I'm going to say new moon affirmations, absolutely. Dream the impossible dream. What are you going to fill that cup with? Can you see it overflowing? And it has been a message throughout almost all the readings that in some way, when we are imagining our future forward, our goal, our dream, our desire, we're not doing it in a childlike fashion in any way. When we were little, we could dream so easily because life has taught us about all those roadblocks that stand in our way. And we've come to accept those roadblocks as having to be there forever. So what if you took that roadblock away? Where have you limited your dream in some way? So this is definitely a week for everybody, collectively, to dream big. Dream bigger than life. Dream the impossible. You're setting out on a new stage. You've gotten through. This card definitely talks about the hard part potentially being over, the struggle potentially being over. Now, when we're riding a little risky going forward, you don't know what we're going to run into, but I think we've had lots of time to know the terrain, if nothing else, the dangers that could exist, because we've walked through dangers now. We've had time to think it through. We are very confident of what we can do. We can step into a new path, an elevated path, but only to the extent of what you feel that you deserve, what you are truly worthy of. And you truly are worthy of the greatest of the greats. So please keep that in the conscious part of your mind this week. Eight of Swords. Perceptions change. Where you thought you were blocked, you will see where you can go forward. We pull that hood off and we are not blindfolded anymore. We can see in front of us and we see that there was no swords in front of us ever. That it was just our thoughts. We backed up against a lot of it and we thought, oh, I'm surrounded by swords. I'll never get out of here. And those swords don't even look like they're in the ground that hard anyways. We probably could have knocked them right over and gone a different route. And so new information can come in this week. New perceptions can come in this week. New opportunities can come in this week. Allowing your perceptions to change, bringing you in information on how you can step forward, of how you can step into your dreams, your goals, your truest of desires. You have the Ace of Cups. This could be self-service, okay? This could be our service to the community in new ways that we can actually reach out and join a group of people and make a difference through co-creation. This is your dreams, your passions, desires. It's almost like you get this cup. Remember that cup we were looking into? Okay, so does the cup look like that cup? Or does the cup look like that cup? You can't even see the cup because there's so much overflowing beauty and magic and sparkle coming out of it. There's a dove landing on it. New hope, new beginnings, new starts, new promises, new commitments. So expect the unexpected. You've been thinking about it a long time. Six of Cups. You're not the only sign to get this in the seventh position. And I'm not really getting that deja vu. I get it more that the little child in this card right now is you. And it's almost like you're being coaxed by spirit, by God, by your angels to, yeah, the flowers are real. And maybe you experience that the flowers and the aromas and the beauty at one time, but you're not believing that it's real. You're being coaxed into come closer. So it could be dreams that you once had that you just thought, you know what? It's off the back burner and it's in that box and it's all dusty and buried alive. It's time to dig it out again. Or it gets a rebirth within you. So anything that you can do that is creative or a flair or a passion or a dream, or it could be raising your spirituality as well. Allow the experience. Believe that things are changing in your life. Believe that you are through the heavy, dense forest and you've emerged on this flat plane to charge forward. Believe that there's a new path awaiting you. Absolutely. So what does it look like? What does it look like? And do you believe yourself to be deserving? Because that will eliminate the roadblocks that you saw, that you thought were in front of you until now. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.